I made that choice. I knew what my calling was, but I just wasn't sure I wanted to follow. A strong peace just came over me, so I did the only thing that was right. I stepped from my life of comfort and ease to help a world filled with turmoil and pain. I had no sooner stepped across when a beast of unimaginable horror came into my view. His eyes were as pale as death. His body was covered in scars, and his skin was as black as night. I looked back, but the choice had been made. I could not go back. I gaped at the beast, and he began to speak. His voice was dark and oily. He smiled at me and said,
"Hello, my name is Devastator. This is my home. Why are you here?"
With as much courage as I could muster, I answered, "My name is Linda, and I'm here to preach to the lost." He glanced at me for a moment. His eyes seemed to pierce my soul.
"Oh, you poor mistaken girl. You don't need to help these people. They are fine. Why don't you join my army? All the burdens of life will leave you."
I am sorry to say, but there was a temptation to join him. But a voice in my head said, "No, he lies." I retorted, "I will never join your army. They don't know that they are in bondage. I am here to free them." I tried to move away, but he quickly blocked my path and said,
No, no, no. They are not in bondage, but you. You are. You are chained. If you serve me, I will release you.
I was shocked. I stepped forward and said confidently, "No, I am free, and I worship the true and living God. He has freed me from all pain and suffering. I don't need you." His voice seemed to change from an oily sneer to a smooth tone, and he spoke as if he wished for me to deny the Lord.
Calm yourself. Your God is dead. He died on a cross.
Then why, I argued, does the Bible say he arose on the third day?
Because, he answered, the story lies. He died and never rose again. He tried and failed. The disciples told everyone that he arose, but they made it up.
I was filled with anger, and I began to shout, "You lie! You could never destroy him. He is the Lord of life and of death." He stared at me, no longer trying to persuade me to join him. Instead, he began to state angrily,
"He is dead! I locked the gates of hell. He never rose and he never will. Forgive him! He died."
"No! I assure you he is with me, as he is with all his children," I answered. Out of nowhere came a light so bright, Devastator had to cover his eyes. Penetrating through the darkness came a strong voice. "How dare you deceive my child? I am alive, and you could never hold me. For I am the Lord of lords and King of kings. Thousands of many lives you have tried to take away from me will one day rise with me in glory." The light vanished. Devastator glared at me and he hissed, "One day all you Christians will perish, because I am the deceiver, and no one can escape my grasp." Quickly he turned and disappeared into the inky blackness. Suddenly, I woke. It was a dream. It was all a dream. My eyes scanned the room, and they fell on my Bible. I picked it up and quickly turned to Mark 16:15 and read, "Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature." I realized that God wanted me to be a missionary to the lost. I let out a cry and said, "God, I'm yours. I shall go anywhere that you wish. I want to be used for the glory of your name. I will preach to the darkness.